but my favorite, most versatile accessory maybe ever for any camera.
So basically, I've been really inspired to get back into vlogging in the way that I used to vlog, but in a new way, because where I would normally have like a backpack full of cameras and different types of gear, accessories and all that stuff, now I'm pretty much just using this one camera to get all of those things, with the help of a few accessories. But we're going on vacation. I'm taking this camera and some accessories. I want to share with you the trip, as well as all of the accessories I'm bringing and how they kind of all fit together.
Okay, there we go. All right, welcome to the video. In today's video, we're going to be going over my top accessories for the Insta360 X5. As you can see, I'm holding my X5 right here, so we are shooting this video on the Ace Pro 2 using ND32, the official Freewell NDs. So you can see we still got that nice motion blur. We're in the standard color profile, but right now this has kind of just been my go-to camera. Obviously with the announcement of the DJI Osmo 360, I have one of those coming in so I can make a review for you guys. But what sets 360 apart for me is really the software, the ease of use, and the accessories available. The bag itself that I use here is the Billingham Airline Stowaway. I'm going to link a link to Billingham USA or Camera West where I got it from. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, but a lot of people have been asking me about this bag. Billingham used to make hunting bags. They make camera bags now, and they are in extremely high quality. They are also very expensive. I also bought this as an extra piece. It kind of just, it stays on your shoulder. It's pretty essential in my mind, but it's also very expensive. So this whole thing, I've linked it below if you want to check it out, but let's get into the Insta360 accessories here. The first accessory, which I think makes this just so extra versatile, is the Insta360 Mic Air. It's kind of like the DJI Mic Mini competitor. So if you watch my old vlogs, you would see that I used to use the Mic 2. I still kind of do, but the Mic Mini kind of took over the spot in the regular vlogging situation. Same thing with the Mic Air. I love the way that this thing just connects to here. It's not as seamless as the DJI. I almost always have to connect it manually just by swiping down and clicking the mic, but once it's running, it's good to go. The audio sounds great. The magnetic system is actually quite brilliant here. So there's no clip on here, but it comes with a bunch of different accessories, which I don't have with me to show you, but this is probably my favorite feature right here. This is a round magnet for once. It fits very tightly on here. It's a very strong magnet, and I don't worry about it falling off at all, which is, I can't say the same about the Mic Mini. It can definitely get snagged or something like that, but this just fits nicely. It doesn't dangle or anything like that. As far as like the whole ecosystems goes, they've really brought the sauce with the X5. But my favorite, most versatile accessory maybe ever for any camera is this one right here. This is the 2-in-1 foldable selfie stick, but it's actually, to me, more like a 50-in-1. Allow me to show you. So right here, you've got it perfectly folded up. It's the exact same width as the X5 to kind of keep the space as economical as possible. It does come with its own little lens guard that attaches here through like a little lanyard. I just found it to be kind of annoying and a little bit not as fast to open and close, so I like to just use this with it, and then that way I can just quickly take this off. Boom, deployed. It locks in like that, extends out. It's got a built-in little remote right here, a mini remote, which is great if you're using Instaframe mode, because it allows you to switch forward and front with the camera at ease, as well as this thing comes out right here. They do sell a version without the microphone or without the remote, and then you just get like a SD card holder here, but I actually find it pretty useful for some situations. In the bottom, tripod feet. So you basically, yeah, you've got a 2-in-1 here. It's a selfie stick, a tripod, as well as a remote control if you need it. And why I love this so much, I'm gonna get up and demonstrate it for you, is that if I'm using single lens mode, so not 360 mode, if you want to get a nice angle, this is not great because you need to be able to tilt the camera to get the right lens view. So you're either limited to doing this, or what I've discovered is if you unscrew it a little bit and rotate it so it's more like that, now there's enough tension in here to get this angle as much as you want, kind of like a ball head. So when I'm doing single lens mode, I've got the camera like this, it's no problem, I'm getting my vlog shot and it works great. However, it also works if you want to frame shots like this. Let's say you want to do like an angled down shot. Well, there you go. You got your down angle. You can kind of do this depending on the height. Sometimes you need to balance it with another item. But now you've got an overhead shot, as well as sometimes when you want to have a tabletop tripod, this angle right here might be a little bit too high, depending on if you're putting it on a shelf or something like that. Like there's not enough room. But if you just rotate it this way and you put it to the side, you can do this. You can raise it to whatever height you want, and you still got a tripod with your shot. The angles that you can get with just this little kit is quite amazing. The tripod doesn't extend out maybe as much as you would want it to for every type of shot, but I find on a daily basis walking around, this is more than enough. It's short, but it is worth the compromise for keeping the kit nice and locked off. Another thing that I do is sometimes when I'm using this and I don't want to put it all away, I'll actually just put the handle in my pocket and leave this on the outside so that the lens isn't getting hit with the keys or whatever other else is in my pocket. And it's pretty good. This is just like kind of if I need to quickly put it down, that sort of thing. And then I can quickly just take it out and boom, we're ready to go. Definitely my favorite accessory, like I said, probably ever. It just is so incredibly versatile and smart and innovative. I love when people think of things like this.
Beef jerky is the most expensive beef jerky in the world, but it's so freaking good.
GPS preview remote with built-in mic. So you can basically preview what you're seeing. It tracks all the GPS results and stuff like that. And it has a built-in microphone with onboard 32-bit float recording, which is insane. So it's basically like their competitor to the DJI Mic 2. I love having the option, just like with my DJI kit, I have the Mic Mini and the Mic 2, because sometimes I like to just hold the microphone and talk. This thing sounds incredible. I love the way it feels. Also has like a watch strap, a bunch of different accessories that it comes with. 90% of the time when I'm using this microphone, I am holding it like this and talking into it. It's about the size of an Apple Watch Ultra, and you can even put your own little picture on here, like whatever you want. You've already seen it on this channel. I just want to show it so you guys know. The next accessory up is this one right here. This is the 3-meter selfie stick. Like I said, I don't really take this one out with me every day, but I had to include it in this video because it just adds an extra level of versatility to your whole thing. Like, this is how you get fake drone shots. This is how you make things look pretty surreal. So I'm just gonna show it to you right now. So now we're on the 3-meter selfie stick. I am using the GPS preview remote with the mic built in, so you can kind of get an idea of the audio here. But again, this is how you get fake drone shots. Like if I just put this over my shoulder and I walk like this, it just looks like a drone's following me. And this is obviously, I mean, the world is your oyster with this type of gear, and there's no drone regulations to worry about. So you guys already know how much I love these. These are the ND filters for the Insta360 X5. I don't think that I would be able to fully live without ND filters. I was getting by using the motion ND on this, but that's one of my biggest fears with the Osmo 360 is that there is no software for the ND or physical NDs, and I don't think there's a possibility for it because it doesn't even look like you can put NDs over the lenses. Like I'm not sure if it even has a mount. We'll talk about that in another video, but ND filters on a 360 camera is just so awesome. And I've made a whole video about this, which did very well. Again, it's linked. I'll link it here so you can just check it all out. But it's probably my favorite accessory. Besides this, the NDs just expand it even more. And I don't use them for everything. Like a lot of times when I'm using this, it's just for family stuff. I'm out shooting with my family and I like to capture now so I can reframe later. I'm not worrying about NDs in those situations because it's more about me just getting the shots. But when I'm out intentionally filming with the X5, I'm almost always using this because it just adds an extra layer of sauce to the whole thing. This one you guys may have seen in my earlier days when I was talking about my favorite action camera accessories. This one still holds true today. It's just a magnetic grip from JCC. Locks in just like that, and you've got this magnetic plate on the back here. This you can use for a ton of awesome shots. I actually shot a whole sequence packing using this accessory. So I'm gonna play that while I'm talking and you can see how it works. So in this first shot, I just put it on the elevator and you can see it as it slides by. Then I had it magnetize the door facing 90 degrees down to get this shot of the handle. Open it up, there was a drain pipe right here that I was able to mount above. I used the hinge of a locker on this shot here, held it in my hand, door opens, I just put it in my mouth like that to get a little POV shot. Links to everything are below. I do get a kickback obviously from either the Amazon or the Insta360 affiliate links below. Don't feel the need to buy anything, but these are my true honest take of how to get the most out of your Insta360 X5. So if you have any questions about accessories or things like that, or you want to check out more videos, there are tons below. Showcasing all of these things. I did forget to mention I'm also using the upgraded Ultra battery. I did find the battery life was already pretty good and they charge quickly, but obviously a boost in battery is always going to be worth it. So all in all, I gotta say the Insta360 X5 is probably my favorite action camera ever at this point. It is just so extremely versatile, both in software and in hardware. It's just really hard for me to put down. I love the skinny form factor, and all of these accessories just make it that much better to use. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please do whatever you want. It's a free world out there for the next little bit. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. No. Return. All gone.